Hi, so I'm back again for day 4, and I've had a really busy day, so I haven't had much time to prepare anything. I'll have a lot more time tomorrow. But today I've been giving a lot of thought to what I want to achieve with this 90-day challenge. There's no point in uploading content every day for 90 days if it's just random content and it's not actually going to serve any purpose or help anybody. So what I've been looking at is, okay, first what I want to achieve is by the end, I want to show what can be achieved in 90 days. But if I'm going to achieve something, I need to actually have a niche. I need to aim at a target audience, and I need to try to produce content which is going to give value to that target audience. So what I had to look at is, what's my unique selling point? It's okay if first off, you may not think you have a unique selling point. You may not think you have experience or anything that you can actually provide information for anybody else that they would consider valuable enough. Think again. You're almost certainly wrong. When I look at the situation that I'm in, and I try and think of what I actually have that most people don't have that are out there putting this out, the first thing that comes to mind is my age. I'm over 60 and I'm a granddad, hence the channel name, Digital Nomad Granddad. In actual fact, I could just be a digital granddad because I like to work online. At the moment, I'm selling my time for money to survive. Yeah, but I do okay. So I'm actually teaching English, and I'm teaching English online to various. I've just taken on some new students in America, in Africa, and in Germany. I have many students in Poland, all over Poland. And so I'm really sort of looking at, the boundless possibilities of what you can do online. And age doesn't matter, but there are lots of people that are my age, over 60, don't know where to start, haven't got a clue. And although I've pretty much kept up with technology, and I like technology. There's a lot of aspects of monetizing that knowledge and monetizing that experience on YouTube, which I'm going to be learning. It's going to be a very hard work. I'm going to have to put in a lot of hours to learn what I need to learn so that I can actually teach this to other people. So this is one of the things as I said in the last video, I've already created 3 YouTube channels. This is the third one, Digital Nomad Granddad. Prior to that, I created the first one, which was Never Too Old for YouTube, because I already had this idea that I could maybe teach people how to do stuff on YouTube, because I think the biggest problem is fear of the unknown. And once you actually break it down, it's not that hard. Anybody can do it if they're prepared to make the commitment and prepared to put in the time. So that was my first one. And then I set up a YouTube channel because one of the things that I'm interested in and I've been learning, and that I am still learning on a part-time basis, is online day trading online, futures trading through prop trading companies, not trading with my own money, but basically trading with the money from proprietary trading firms. But again, I didn't have enough knowledge to speak with any kind of authority on this. So this is not something which I'm really in a position to paint myself as an expert. But I'm pretty much an expert at being over 60, and I have experience of various different aspects of technology and being online. And one of the main things that I really want to focus on is AI. I've already been training people informally without charging any money, but just giving people the benefit of my experience, because I've spent a lot of time experimenting with AI, and particularly AI prompting. So many people say to me, oh yeah, this chat GPT, yeah, it sounds like a good idea, but whenever I put anything in there, I just get a load of rubbish out, or I get better information when I just do a search on Google. Um, it shouldn't be like that. If you know how to create a good prompt for ChatGPT and other large language models, AI is so useful, and it's not limited to just giving you answers to something you're looking for at the moment. You can actually do it. I use it in my teaching. I use it to create lesson plans. I use it to create tests. I use it to create homework. I use it to do lots of different aspects. Like after a lesson, then I go through the lesson plan, and during the lesson, my students highlight words that they don't understand. So at the end of the lesson, I take all those words and I format them into a table and put the word, the meaning, and the usage, so that then I can send that after the lesson to my students and they have that as a useful guide. But now, after having trained the AI to do what I want, I just put in the list of words and click the button, and it creates a table for me. I put in a list of words and then I copy and paste the result and send it to my students. It's so easy, yeah, to do it. I did it manually the first time, and it took me about 2 hours to do a list of about 20 words and meanings and different examples of usage and things like that. And now AI does it for me in a couple of minutes, if that. So there's a lot of things that I'm going to be focusing on, and so that's where I'm at the moment. It's only day 4. I've got 90 days to go, so I'm not putting too much pressure on myself. I'm not in any kind of rush, but I will be looking at ways that I can generate some income, yeah, from providing useful information to people on specific topics that I know something about. And if you actually sit down and think about it, there are things that you know more about than the average person. And if you write down the things that you're interested in, the things that you have good knowledge of, and the things that basically you could actually help other people that don't have the level of knowledge that you have. So this is what I would recommend to anyone watching the video, is to start making a list of the things that you could actually speak with authority on. And then from that you can narrow it down and find a niche that you can monetize and make some income from. So I'm going to leave it there. As I say, I've got a lot of time tomorrow, so I will be working on some content. I'm going to be spending some time learning more about video editing and creating things. I will also be incorporating sound, a soundtrack into my next video, and I'll tell you all about that tomorrow as well, because I have signed up for a free trial for a company that provides royalty-free music for commercial use in videos on YouTube and in any other platforms. So we'll talk about that tomorrow, and tomorrow you may also hear a little bit of music in the background while I'm talking, and I may do half with and half without, and anyone that's watching can tell me which they think is better. Leave the music alone, or just use the music when there's something visual on the screen rather than when I'm talking. So that's it for today, and I'll see you tomorrow. on day 5 of my 90-day challenge. Take care.